Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I feel like my glasses are on the piss. There we go. So basically in today's video I'm going to talk about fresh tattoos. I've recently just had a fresh tattoo done 2 days ago in Cambridgeshire, and this is now day 2, so I'm going to talk about what I tell my clients to do, and it's the same as what I personally do myself to heal a fresh tattoo. So this is the tattoo. It's a portrait of Frank Sinatra. Very nice, very well done, thank you. Rough Sketches, James, from Grey Area in March in Cambridgeshire. So this is day 2. As you can see, it's just starting to dry up. I've just got out of the shower and it's just starting to dry up on the black bits. Can you see that? So that's completely normal. So when it first got done, so we'll rewind back to day 1. Just got it done. He wrapped it in cling film. That's very normal, right? So the drive from the studio I got it done to my mum's house where I stayed that night is about an hour. So I left the wrapping on for an hour. Now when I got to my mum's house, I chilled out, had something to eat, and then another hour went by. So I left the wrapping on for 2 hours at this point. I then took the wrapping off, jumped in the shower, gave it a good scrub down. Try not to turn the water on too hot because it will hurt the tattoo, because obviously it's the skin, the area in the skin is very sensitive. So it's going to be, you're going to feel it a lot more if it's warm, if it's hot water. So turn the temperature of the water down. And then now what I would do is just scrub it. Don't scrub it, but just like give it a good firm wash. Good wash down like you normally would with all your other parts of your body. Give it a good soak down and then rinse it off. Now when you jump out of the shower, do not towel dry it. I repeat, do not towel dry it, because there's so many germs in a towel. Even if it's a clean one, it's still a nice place for bacteria to grow, right? So I would strongly not recommend towel drying it. I would just let it air dry. Jump out of the shower, towel dry everything else off apart from the area you've got tattooed, so do not dry that area. Now, next step is to leave it for 2 days. Do not do nothing for that tattoo apart from shower as normal, go about your days as normal for the next 2 days after that, after you've taken the wrapping off. So this is where we are right now in this video. This is 2 days into this. I've left it to air dry, I've showered, I've just jumped out of the shower, and this is how it's looking. So yeah, so the black bits, you can't really see, the black bits are slowly starting to scab up. Now it's due, so at this point is where you then, where you add a really thin layer of your first lot of cream. So the cream I use, real quick, is Hustle Butter, which is this stuff. Now you can use coconut oil, which is this stuff I've got in front of me. It's warm today in London, so this is coconut oil. It's obviously gone like a liquid because it's warm. See, it's normally hard and white. You can see it's white at the bottom, but obviously because it's warm, it's starting to melt because it's got a low melting temperature rate. So normally it's hard and white, and as soon as you start to add warmth to it from your hand, it will then go into like a liquid, like you can see. So I've left this to dry for an hour or so after the shower. Now I'm going to prop you up. I'm going to put my first layer of cream on. So you want to put, obviously I'm clean your hands if you haven't cleaned your hands, but I've just jumped out of the shower, so I'm going to put my really thin layer on. Literally make sure you get it up and just apply it and spread it over everywhere. It's still a bit sensitive, it's still a bit sore, it's still a tiny bit red, you can see as well, which is normal again. And then smooth it as far as you can take that cream without putting too much on. Tiny bit more down the back here. I need to use the camera so I can see where I'm going. So it feels feels dry to the touch over the black areas. Now that's normal because in black areas, you're gonna have, the skin's gonna be traumatized a lot more. So it's absolutely fine for that to feel scaly kind of thing, you know? It's gonna have some sort of scaly action to it. So that is the first layer of cream on that tattoo. Now, that's all I'm gonna put on all day. I'm gonna leave that on for a good, well, all day. It's probably gonna rub off when I put my t-shirt down, but I'm gonna leave it up for a couple minutes. Just let it soak in. Make sure you got everywhere. And that's it. That's literally it. So what I'm gonna do is update you when it's healed. Now this is day 2, like I said. So that's it, all nice and creamed. The thinnest layer possible. Wipe any excess off of the areas surrounding it. And it smells banging, this stuff as well. Yeah, it smells well good. So I would recommend doing that. I'm gonna let it dry out for a minute. And yeah, it's not, my t-shirt's not too tight, so it should be all right. But yeah, just let it chill out. It's probably not a good idea because it's white, but so yeah, so that's how I heal my tattoos. Now every day I'll put a single layer like I've just put on every day until it's healed. Now I'm expecting this probably to heal in like fully in the next 2 weeks, because he's really light on the skin, and depending on your artist, how rough he is with the skin and stuff, you know, if he's traumatized it a lot, it might scab more than others that you've had. That's fine. If it scabs too much, just let it do its thing. Try and put some cream on. It's probably not going to help though, but just let it heal on its own. Like my neck, I recently got covered, my neck, that scabbed a lot up here, and I couldn't put any cream on because it was an actual scab, so I didn't want to moisten the scab up because it's just it just promotes infection as well, you know, that the body's formed a scab to stop infection, so it wants to be dry. So just let it do its thing and wait till the scabs drop off. Now the scabs have dropped off and you can just see, what is that? Okay, I thought it was a wasp. It's not, that's a fly. Just flew from my window. I was like, oh my god. Now you can see in certain areas it's going to have to be gone over where it's scabbed up. It just has to be touched up. That's it. That's just what happens. I think down here as well might need a bit of a touch up down there, yeah, where it's scabbed a lot there, but it's because my neck's moving constantly, you know. I go to the gym and stuff, and with gym I recommend not going for the next 48 hours after you get a tattoo. So I've not been to gym in 2 days because it's the second day. I went this morning. So yeah, so that's one thing to look out for as well. Yeah, that's it really. So I'm gonna update you with another video on how it heals, probably in the next week or so. So yeah, so recapping, after it's been wrapped up, first day after it's been wrapped up, take the wrapping off, jump in the shower, give it a good scrub down with warm soapy water, rinse it off, make sure all the suds are off, then jump out, towel dry everywhere on your body apart from the area that's been tattooed, because if you towel dry that's going to become infected. There's a slight chance it isn't, but it's probably going to get infected. Air dry it, do not towel dry it. So once you've dried your tattoo, get dressed, do whatever you need to do. It's fine. It's fine to get dressed and put clothes on it. Wear loose clothes though, don't wear clothes that rub up against it, because that's another form or another way that it can get infected. So just, yeah, try not to wear, so if you've got a leg tattoo for instance, don't wear tight jeans or tight shorts, or, you know, a piece of clothing that's tight, because it will rub and it will become inflamed and stuff, and it's not a good healing thing. So just take common sense into action and just wear loose clothes, you know. So so yeah, so that's the next step. After 2 days of letting it dry out, apply your first layer of cream. once a day, really thin layer like you've just seen me do, and then apply that same thing for the next week, 2 weeks, until it's fully healed. Now in the next couple of days it's probably going to peel off, so as I'm rubbing the layers of moisturizer on, cream on, you'll start to see things coming off, which is normal. Again, it's normal. Just keep doing it until it's all peeled off and it doesn't peel off anymore and that's fully healed. Then you can stop using the cream. Yeah, so I'll update you on another video when it's healed. If something drastic changes with it, which I don't think it is because it's healing really nice anyway, this is the second day, so it's healing really nice. If anything does change, I'll update you guys. So thanks for watching the video. If it helped, oh yeah, by the way, take this advice and give it to your clients, or if you have stumbled across this video and you are unsure on what to do with your fresh tattoo, then you can use this these steps that I spoke about in this video, or you can just do your own thing that your tattooist told you to do. Some things to look out for is I would refrain going to the gym. I would refrain from sweating too much, because sweat can cause infections because it's bacteria going back into the open wound. I would definitely avoid swimming. Do not submerge it under the bath. Take showers. Do not towel dry it after the shower, and wear loose clothes, and just keep it as dry as possible for the first 2 days, and then start applying a really thin layer of cream, natural cream. Do not use bepanthen. I hate people that use bepanthen because it is nappy rash cream. It's got chemicals in it. It is supposed to be for nappy rash, for babies and their nappy rash. So just use something that's actually been made to heal a tattoo like this, to soothe it. It's got added qualities in it, it's got added ingredients, or use coconut oil like I showed you earlier, or use cocoa butter, which I haven't got to hand, but yeah, cocoa butter is fine as well because it's natural, you know. The unscented one's better than the scented one, but if it's the scented one, it doesn't really matter, it's not that bad. It's still natural. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe, and please give this video, smash a like on this video if it's helped in any way. Cheers guys, see you later.